Hoo-wee. Boy, is it nice to be back home. What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Jobu Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. I hope everybody's having a great day. It is Saturday night, and back home from down and working on the red brick house and stuff, and I've missed quite a bit. Apparently, I missed the whole stir of. Here's the thing. If you want to make a name for yourself out on ESPN or Fox Sports, the best and quickest way or surefire way of getting response is to talk about Dak Prescott. When there's not anything else going on, and right now in the NFL, there's not much going on. We hear that Dalvin Cook turned down an offer from the Miami Dolphins. We figure that's a lowball offer. We hear that Kansas City might still be interested in DeAndre Hopkins. But that's it. We don't even have any arrests that are going on. It's been quiet this offseason, and we've got, not a whole lot of time before training camp opens up. So what always happens is there's nothing else to talk about the Dallas Cowboys and Dak Prescott. And if you are somebody out there who hasn't gotten much play, say something off color about Dak Prescott. For example, Shady McCoy, who, let's be clear here, he always talks about the eye test. He is just a straight up Philadelphia Eagles green sunglass guy. Nobody cared about anything Shady McCoy had to say until he went on air and said, ass, and speak, which, this is where Acho is actually very good. Acho has evolved. Now, I used to love him with Marcellus Wiley, between the two of them and everything else, but clearly Acho wanted to be the star. But unfortunately, it's turned into the clown show on there for Speak. Speak doesn't mean speak facts. Speak is just a whole bunch of opinion bullshit. You got your Shady McCoy, who Dak Prescott's ass. Even though Mr. Ass, last 3 games against the Eagles and their great secondary and defense has averaged about 10 yards per completion, has averaged 80% completion percentage, has had, 40 burgers plus in each of those games. But that guy who is 8-3 against the Eagles is just ass. So apparently I missed yesterday Joy Taylor, who is trying to, of course, create more of her cred, okay? And as they say, there's no such thing as bad publicity. If they're talking about you, that's all you care about. And they're talking about Joy. Joy has gotten a lot of hate and response and stuff on there because she basically, and this is the narrative that's out there right now, Dak Prescott doesn't have enough talent to, win a Super Bowl. He has enough talent to, be a franchise quarterback. He has enough talent to get you to playoffs and maybe win a game. But he's not good enough to win you a Super Bowl. So I'm curious, her take on Lamar Jackson. Do we look at Lamar Jackson and say he's talented enough to take them to a Super Bowl? Now, I recall them talking about Kyler Murray, as in this guy was going to be great. Is that a guy who's great enough to take the Cardinals to a Super Bowl? Deshaun Watson, another guy who everybody talked about having so much talent, who ended up running his self basically off the road in the massage gate, whole situation stuff. And then playing last year in Cleveland like ass. So is he talented enough to take a team to the Super Bowl? Josh Allen. Is Josh Allen, who's got all kinds of weapons and team and everything else and home field advantage of being in Buffalo in the cold where nobody wants to go. Does that guy have enough talent to win a Super Bowl? I'm asking for a friend. You know the thing about winning a Super Bowl? The Eagles proved it's not about having the best team or the best players or getting top-notch players, because you can't look, I'm going to say this for you Eagle fans, you can't look at the talent that the Eagles had last year, that they amassed with all the free agents that they brought in and, literally had an all-star team. And compared to the Cowboys' talent that they had, you can look at the talent the Eagles had versus the rest of the NFL. And yet, that was not enough for them to win a Super Bowl. It wasn't. Yes, Jalen Hurts, MVP conversation, because they went out and got him pieces to go around him. And it still wasn't enough. You can talk about the Dallas Cowboys not being that team since the 90s. But you can honestly look and say, the Dallas Cowboys have been that team since the 90s, constructed. Throughout those Tony Romo years where Tony Romo's offense was humming, our defense was not there. In 2014, where we were the catch, no catch away, our defense ranked, I want to say, 19th. The only good thing about that defense was they were second at taking the football away. But as compared to them being 32nd the year before, it was a marked improvement. The only time you could actually look at the Cowboys and say they had a team that should have won the Super Bowl, maybe it was 2007 when the Cowboys had 13 Pro Bowlers. And although I will preface it saying Pro Bowlers is also a popularity contest, because when you got the fans voting, there's more Cowboy fans than anybody else. So that sometimes shades the picks. Just saying, truth in advertising here. But to say that Dak Prescott can't win, doesn't have enough talent, is just ridiculous. I just hope that what I feel with this team being better constructed on both sides of the football. There's still worries. I'm still worried about the kicker. I'm still worried about the offensive line. But looking at this, having the young guys, studs that we have, the dogs that are out there, a CD, a Trayvon Diggs, a Micah Parsons, a D-Law who can be a mentor, looking at Diggs and looking at Gallimore, that we have a team with an opportunity to be able to compete with everybody else. And I'm sure, knowing that Dak Prescott is one of those guys who thrives on people doubting him, I'm betting that he's using this as extra motivation. Yeah. I'm sure they're going to want everybody to eat crow. And quite frankly, I would rather be the underdog. I'd rather be the guy that you doubt. I know in my personal life, when people tell me I can't do something, oh, that shit motivates me. It makes me work hard. I mean hard to achieve. And I'm betting that the Cowboys will use that. If Mike McCarthy's smart, if Dan Quinn is smart, yeah, I can guarantee you that they're going to want to go shut the Eagles' trap. Yeah. Talk is cheap. Actions are real. So I hope you guys all tune in tomorrow. Man, this thing is hot. Tune in tomorrow evening for our live stream at 5 o'clock. It'll be the Zoom in call. If you're our channel member, please join the conversation. And boy, the bugs are out. The bugs are out here tonight. As always, remember to tell the people you love them, because you might not get the chance again. And I love you guys. Peace out.